Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Flawless Fantasy Football. Hey, guess what? Where you hear what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Thank you guys off rip for being patient with me. Your boy been having technical difficulties, but I'm back at it now. I'm going to be throwing so many videos at you guys because I feel like I have to catch up. But we back in business. The Wi-Fi was down for a few days, man, but I'm amped up to be back, man. Thanks, man. I would love to just dap each one of you guys up right now, and I appreciate you wholeheartedly. I'm here to drop this information on you, and I'm out here giving 2.5 decades of fantasy football goodness and wisdom for the free ski. Nobody else ain't doing that but Flawless. Flawless Fantasy Football. This is a 10-team PPR mock draft, courtesy of Kanoabuilt, from the one spot. All right? I'm telling you guys, these mocks I'm just gonna start hammering them. If you have any requests, I got 2 more that I gotta do. But again, they're gonna be coming back to back. So put your request in. I don't care. 10-team, 8-team, half point, full PPR, look, just let your boy know. What you guys are going to see, understand is, how can I put it? I'm convinced with my guys, the guys that I really implore for you guys to draft and feel great about. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to kill this draft. All there's 10 people, all of these are live. I'm only doing live drafts. So everybody got time to pick up here. Maybe somebody messed around and got timed out, so they'll use the rankings. But it's just people I'm convicted of. Now, mind you, people have to understand. See over here to the left. Let's go to wide receiver. Let's not do it just yet, but let's do it. Running backs. As you get deeper, because normally everybody can pick who they want in the first 2 rounds. But when they start getting out of the the less confident players, I don't give a crap. You take this bottom button, you take this down button, and you scroll down. I don't want to hear about, he's the best available. This guy's the best available, so I have to pick him. You ain't got to pick that summer gun. You ain't got to pick him. People are so geeked up by ADP right here, and it messed their head up. They end up getting somebody they don't particularly like. We started out with Jonathon Taylor. Chris McCaffrey win, of course. Because no matter how many times he glassed the hell out, all the experts want to put him up here, and all the people that just love, he's like 2 running backs. He's like minus 2 running backs whenever he's not on the field. What you don't want to do is waste your first round pick. Look, I know a lot of you guys, you like wide receivers because you're in a PPR draft. So I'm okay with that. I understand. But what I can't implore is picking a wide receiver first round. And I know people's like, well, Kupp did this. Oh, guess what? That was last year. And last year, Kupp was what? A deep 3rd, maybe 4th round pick in PPRs, because he went later than that in standard and half PPRs. You know what? He was the 19th or 21st running back, wide receiver on the ADP last year. So you was able to get him in the 4th, sometimes 5th round, or depending what kind of league you're in. But now you're having to pay for him in the 1st. So he has to do comparable to what he did or a little bit less in order for you to feel good about it. And that's my issue with Jonathon Taylor. I love Jonathon Taylor. I done told y'all so many Jonathon Taylor stories already. But I feel like picking him number 1 overall, now you have to do this in order for me to feel good about it. Now, granted, if you got a number 1 overall pick, that person you're going to have to pick that person. You're going to want that person. So but I like picking people like that's 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. And they in the first round, and they outperform that. Let's say, for instance, if let's say Najee Harris, he got picked right here, but let's say he ended up being the number 2 overall running back. So he ended up finishing right around where Christian McCaffrey that makes that pick so much more better because he outproduced all this other area and will land here. I don't prefer when the consensus tells me what to do. I really have an issue with that. I've had Jonathon Taylor, for the last 2 years, even his rookie year. I have this thing in the 5th round that I like picking upcoming. We'll talk about that in the 5th round. I'm gonna probably go through 8 rounds, and then I'll put the whole team in the. I'll pin it to the top comments or in the description or both. Who knows? But I have this thing I like to do in the 5th round. But as for PPR, let's go back here. They're trying to trip. Don't trip. Don't try to kick us out. All right, let's talk about things. What happened? All right, Austin Eckler, Derrick Henry at 4. Justin Jefferson, he got paired up with CeeDee Lamb. Dalvin Cook, Cooper Kupp, Najee Harris, Jamar Chase, Joe Mixon. You got Diggs here, and we all know how I feel about the Buffalo passing game. Have we seen? I'm not saying Diggs ain't going to be awesome, but, we all know who I like over there. DeAndre Swift and Jamar. DeAndre Swift can't stay on the field either. Kelsey, Adams, Aaron Jones, CeeDee Lamb, Barkley. Derrick Henry and Barkley. I like the Derrick Henry pick. That's cool. But I don't like the Barkley pick. I mean, I understand they upgraded the offensive line. But, hey, I just feel Saquon's going to be one of those people, like I said before, where people always talk about saying, hey, if Saquon Barkley stayed healthy, like I compare him to the NBA's Derrick Rose. If this guy would have stayed healthy, this and that. Well, see, I like that combo with Austin Eckler, Leonard Fournette. That was pretty nice. Now, all right, okay. What do you think about Alvin Kamara? So he's still on the board here. It looked like the suspension's not going to happen this year. Okay. But I understand this is PPR too. So if he's still there, I'll go ahead and snatch him up, right? I'm glad Andrews went because I didn't want that issue. So you got Kamara and Nick Chubb. For PPR purposes, I go Kamara here. Normally, I'd probably go Nick Chubb, to be honest with you. Just to have that bull right there. Jonathon Taylor and him. Shit, man. I'm going to go Nick Chubb. I'm going to go Alvin Kamara. Just because we don't know what's going to happen yet. All right, so Jonathon Taylor, Nick Chubb. I understand it's PPR, but I feel we haven't seen the best of Nick Chubb yet. He stays on the field, and with Hunt basically doing himself in and asking for a trade, he's likely to be out of the rotation for the most part. Trying to Debo. Look, man, I don't know what make these dudes think they can sit up here and Debo these owners and talking about he better see what happened to Watson. He better sit his applehead ass down somewhere. So let's go. Now, I understand this PPR. We got Jonathon Taylor. We got the lead dog. Nick Chubb. I'm expecting big things from him this year. And Josh Allen. Okay. Now, mind you, Josh starting every week, right? He's starting every week. Every week. I don't know when his bye week is. I don't really necessarily care. But you can always look. Let's say if you want to go quarterback early, because you guys know I implore quarterback early. Now, I ain't with all these knuckleheads to sit up here and say, "Oh, it's quarterback's so deep. It's this, it's that." No, the hell it's not. Josh Allen and Justin Herbert will finish in the top 3 no matter what. Everybody else is not guaranteed that. Josh Allen, hey, I got receipts that I had him as the number 1 quarterback last year, and everybody had Patrick Mahomes. And Patrick Mahomes still wasn't with all of his weapons. Josh is the man. The only person that can take him down is Justin Herbert, or maybe some ridiculous, crazy season from Trey Lance. It got to be something crazy. Now, I'm not imploring that he's going to do that, but I'm just saying, let's go through the damn things. I'm talking too much. So, got them a 5 guy here, went 3 wide receivers. He went Justin, CeeDee Lamb, and Keenan Allen. Now, see, I think he could have did better if he'd have not went with Keenan Allen, because we've seen Keenan Allen just don't scare nobody, you know. Christian McCaffrey, Alvin Kamara, Mark Andrews, that's a pretty good for right there. That's pretty good for going tight end early. But I still, people thinking that Kamara, but it's like, man, come on, man. Kamara, we see, you think you're going to see that 4 or 5 touchdown, that 16 touchdown? Look, man, that stuff's gone. And with Jameis Winston at the helm, and I love Jameis, trust me, I support him. It's not a Drew Brees-led team. And I'd rather just not mess with it. I want people that I haven't seen the best of, not that I have. And I believe we've seen the best of Calvin Kamara as well. I know a lot of people don't want to admit that, but that's the truth. Oh, you got Mike Evans, Tyreek Hill. I'm on the clock. How did that go so quick? Damn, Mike Williams went right before us. Man, that's some BS malarkey. But my backup is always DK Metcalf after that. That's my one if I missed that. And I'm not going to reach on wide receivers yet. No, right, at all. And I like, Cam Akers right there. I'm going to tell you, but at this spot, see how I'm scrolling down? I scrolled all the way down to get AJ Dillon. And look, they have all these other wide receivers ahead of them. I mean, running backs. David Montgomery, Travis Etienne, Cam Akers, Breece Hall, Antonio Gibson. And those guys can have some good games and stuff like that. I love J.K. Dobbins. They just took him off. They just activated him today. I believe he'll be ready for week 1, but it's going to be one of those things where he's going to have to stay healthy for 1, and he'll be great, if pending injury, he'll give more of his value on the second half of the season, not first. So it's kind of like a grab and hold if you're in the business of that. But with the injury and stuff like that, I don't know. I don't want to chase the injury type stuff, especially after last year. So I'll let somebody else deal with it. So here I am right here. Here we go, guys. From the 1, Jonathon Taylor, Nick Chubb, Josh Allen, DK Metcalf, and AJ Dillon. AJ Dillon has standalone value. He's going to get the most rushes over there, just like he had last year in Green Bay. Plus, he's going to have more receptions. The dude is the future. And heaven forbid if anything happened to the quintessential starter, Aaron Jones, which ain't all that, because we've seen the best of him. AJ Dillon. You ever seen those people? You ever seen those two stand beside each other? Night and day, man. Almost like Derrick Henry standing beside somebody. Not that bad, but damn near close enough to it. I'll be honest with you, right here where I picked Dillon at, starting in the 5th round, because you're going for that route. Now, mind me, we're going to go run it. We're going to go wide receivers, right? Because it's a 10-man league, and plus, wide receiver is deep. Wide receiver is deep. But that's just a running back there that I want to grab him. That's a league-winning type running back if that hits. And plus, again, you can start, you know what I'm saying, whenever the hell you want to, if you don't feel like starting a wide receiver at the flex. So, get all that off there. So let's go walk down the 5th. Courtland Sutton. Look. My man, you made a trade for Courtland Sutton and sent Courtland Sutton. We'll talk about that afterwards. And who I think you gave? I think you got Fournette in a pick, right? Or something like that. I'm still not sold on Sutton. I'm still not. I don't care. Are we at the 6? We got Mooney. This is a PPR, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to go Amon-Ra St. Brown here. Because we got the every dude in DK Metcalf with the touchdown upside. Let's grab Amon-Ra. And we're going to do my boy Gabriel here. Because I believe Gabriel Davis he'll end up being probably a wide receiver 12, 13 or something like that, if not higher. He's ascending. I'm not afraid of Stephon Diggs. I'm not afraid of him. You shouldn't be either. I mean, we know he has Josh Allen's trust. So take that into consideration. I'd be like, we haven't seen it. To get him in the 7th round in a 10-man PPR makes it easier. Sure, will he get 8, 9 catches a game? No. 7, 6? No. But guess what? Josh is going to throw a bunch of touchdowns, and I can see him scoring the most touchdowns on the team. He's going to have the second corner on him all the time because Diggs will be getting covered by the first corner, the best corner. And Gabriel Davis should just eat. Eat, guys. Another little nugget, too, that you might want to draft at your end of your drafts, man. You know, I'm all about upside wide receivers. But Isaiah McKenzie, man, he's been standing out. He's always been a stud. I just wish they stopped playing with Isaiah McKenzie. They like him for his special teams return and stuff like that, Buffalo, but he really should be the third receiver. I guess they don't want to tire him out or something, but they keep getting these old receivers. You know, they got rid of the slot receiver from last year, and then they brought Beasley. Then they brought in that old schmuck from, you know what I'm saying, from the Jets. It's like they need to just stop playing and let it be McKenzie. But hey, as long as they got it McKenzie and they got these slow third wide receivers on the field and McKenzie not on there, that's just more room for Gabriel Davis to eat. So Juju, man, I know so many people are geeked up by Juju. That's a wasted seventh round pick. Mooney should have all the targets in the world, man, but that offensive line sucks and that team is trash. And I just see minimal touchdowns. I don't see it's a world where he could be a wide receiver one at all. Joe Burrow, Michael Thomas, they keep talking trash about Michael Thomas saying, oh, he looks good. I don't care, dude. Slant boy, I ain't with it. And it was back to us. Oh, Alan Lazard got sniped, man. I don't know. I think computer did that, though. Alan Lazard got sniped right before we got there, man. That ain't cool at all. That sucks. All right, so what we going to do? Hunter Renfrow. I'm going for home runs, so I'm going to go Kadarius Toney. And I'm disinterested in that. What's at the tight end position? Hunter Renfrow. You guys like Hunter for PPR? All right, let's go for it. No, I'm not going to go for it. Oh, I'm going to time out. I timed out. That really sucks. Who they give me? Hunter Renfrow anyway. Okay, good. I was going to go get I hate working off this laptop. I was going to go and reach down there and get Melvin. But hopefully Raymondre can be there for when we get back as a running back 4. I'm giving you guys all this PPR juice right here. So, and then we'll get tight ends. It's coming up on round 10. Yeah, okay, good. So look, we got Jonathon Taylor, Nick Chubb, Josh Allen, DK Metcalf, AJ Dillon. We'll get another running back here. Got plenty of wide receivers for you. We got 5 wide receivers in 9 rounds. So that should help you guys out a lot. If this, where we're at 18 minutes. Kareem Hunt, like I say, Kareem Hunt asking for that trade. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. And they're not going to let him out. I just think they're going to punish him, and he's not going to be in the rotation much. But Dearness is definitely somebody that should be getting cuffed if you do pick him. So in reality, we would pick him. Look at somebody still drafted Hunt. Dearness, but you do that late because nobody's trying to worry about him. And J.K. Dobbins got activated, like I said. So we'll see what happens with him. The Panthers head coach Matt Rule discussed the team's plan for CMC, saying, quote, I think we're all thinking about Christian in one way, and that's attack. I'm like, man, that glass-ass joker. You tackling them all you want to. And yeah, I don't know what people make people think that Baker Mayfield is the answer. I don't think he's the answer. He was the same person overthrowing Odell Beckham last year. Yeah, he's an upgrade, but I ain't buying it. I'm not buying it at all. So I'm going to end it right here, guys. I'm going to try to see if I pick up, let's see if we can go ahead and grab my boy Raymondre. Yeah, he'll be there. See, all these people I really like. I don't make too much of Renfrow, but maybe one of you guys like him. He's not a bad starter or anything like that. Plus, he has the rapport with the actual quarterback. Got Devin Singletary here. Okay, what's going on? Okay. The next person. Look at Melvin Gordon went late. Okay. So we got our boy, Trey Lance went. So we got Raymondre. And we're going to finish it up. That's crap. Russell Gage, Garrett Williams. I don't like none of these guys. Sky Moore, Devontae Parker, trash. Well, let's go to tight end. You guys like Hawkinson? Oh, we can't double up. Let's go Cole Kmet. Time to go Cole Kmet. Remember I said that Chicago's a crappy team? It's just going to be Cole Kmet and the wide receiver over there. I mean, it's just that simple. And I'm not in the business. I actually think Cole Kmet going to have the most catches because he's going to be the safety valve. And in PPRs, I think he's the better pick. So where we at? Where's that clown at? Was he still on the board? He couldn't have been still on the board. Nah. We auto Deontay Johnson, Elijah Moore. Adam Thielen, that's a wasted pick. All right, guys, I'm gonna finish this up. I'm gonna put it in the comments. Let me know what you think. And remember, draft with confidence, draft for upside. Like the video, comment, let me know what you think. What I could have been doing, what I could have did different. What you'd like to see next. Give me the draft type, 10, 12, half point, PPR. Let me know. I do some more, and I got some news and notes coming up later. Stay tuned. Flawless Fantasy Football. Flawless!